The Venerable Bede has this to say of the origins of the Picts, as they were understood in 731 CE. At the present time, there are 5 languages in Britain. These are the English, British, Irish, Pictish, as well as the Latin languages. To begin with, the inhabitants of the island were all Britons, from whom it receives its name. They sailed to Britain, so it is said, from the land of Armorica, and appropriated to themselves the southern part of it. After they had got possession of the greater part of the island, beginning from the south, it is related that the Pictish race, from Scythia, sailed out into the ocean in a few warships, and were carried by the wind beyond the furthest bounds of Britain, reaching Ireland, and landing on its northern shores. The Picts asked for the grant of a place to settle in. The Irish answered that the island would not hold them both. But, said they, we can give you some good advice as to what to do. We know of another island, not far from our own, in an easterly direction, which we often see in the distance on clear days. If you will go there, you can make a settlement for yourselves. But if anyone resists you, make use of our help. And so, the Picts went to Britain, and proceeded to occupy the northern parts of the island, because the Britons had seized the southern regions. As the Picts had no wives, they asked the Irish for some. The latter consented to give them women, only on condition that, in all cases of doubt, they should elect their kings from the female royal line rather than the male, and it is well known that the custom has been observed among the Picts to this day. The northern British Isles was the land of the Picts. The Romans came and went, invading the British Isles, but never subduing Scotland. Hadrian's famous wall is testament to that. Then the Church came, and after them the Angles and Saxons and Vikings. By the time of the Norman conquest, the ancient Picts were already a legend, a nearly mythical people, more closely associated with Celtic fairies and druids than a historical pastoralist federation of distinct tribes and ethnicities. But what happened to the Picts? Where did they go? Over the millennia, the descendants of the original Picts have been lost to time. For generations of academics, this has been known as the Pictish problem, and only with the help of new technologies, including both DNA analysis and oxygen and strontium isotope analysis of the bodies we still possess and the living residents of the lands the Picts used to rule, have we been able to shine light on this ancient mystery. Article in PLOS Genetics provides some initial solutions to the Pictish problem. The text has been edited and adapted for a wider audience. There's a link to the original paper in the description. Imputed genomes and haplotype-based analyses of the Picts of early medieval Scotland reveal fine-scale relatedness between Iron Age, early medieval, and the modern people of the UK. Abstract.